but in sort of, well, as in almost every way, this is not analogous to naval warfare. There's not really not a single way in which this relates to real battleships.
J3.
J3 is a miss.
Hey, thanks for coming into the studio. Super happy to be here. Tell me about the incident. Okay, this is walked in. It's got like a consignment store vibe and smell. There are a bunch of suitcases, there are bookshelves lining the walls, and boxes filled with sorted random items. Like boxes of scissors. And
the horror comedy works so well, and horror comedy is one of the hardest things to do, but they understand it. Again, it goes to like that they have to spoof it and do it at the same time. That like again, like the sense, Psycho or whatever.
Yeah, I played myself. I think I was trying to buy a Christmas tree, but then hilariously,
near Chester.
Yeah.
You went to Chester. You live near Chester.
Okay, so it was again, there is realised this is status.
From a show point of view, it's great, and from an audience point of view, the audience really like that. And from the point of view of the people who make it, it's an absolute disaster because
so many people just went for a red light.
You get allocated a budget by the.
I'm not going to be a dickhead and block the fire station off.
If they're welcome back at Jim Carter, my advice there would be to look up your local search. Where is my local?
What's it called? Is it PJ O'Rourke's book, All the Trouble in the World? The opening chapter of which is quite funny, says, people complain that the world's getting worse and it's all terrible. Did actually.
Kansas is going to go straight through. I'll go right away. Thanks a lot, you dickhead.
Best delivered comedy lines of the year. Andy Patworth. Yesterday I went with my 76-year-old father to see the pictures, and we went to see Stan and Ollie. It's a film we've both been...
The shark has found this arm. A severed arm. So other interesting facts include that as well as the arm, the shark also regurgitated a bird and a rat. Some kind
so the rat did it? What the hell is up with this shark?
Gildear, I'm so Paul. James has taken all these comments re EA and Star Wars. We'll be ready to get a Star Wars game of speculative property, and put the microphone plug it back in. That seemed to clear it, and everyone was really disappointed. But the thing is, because I have no idea what caused that, there's every chance that was incredibly difficult. It's acting to me is like how can I don't understand how anybody does it. I'm trying to talk about the stillness because the stillness of the film, and also about both of the exploitation funding as all Star Trek short tracks,
Wow.
Yeah.
Turn in the road there, mate.
Mm-hmm.
I auditioned to play him in a movie one time, and then I did all this research. I read all his books and stuff about it.
You were already flying. I was going to say if you'd gone to the airport and they were like, this ticket has been canceled.
I wasn't. No, but I was going for to do a game show.
Wow.
And when I landed, I texted my husband that I landed, and
running a Kickstarter is a bit stressful. Anyway, this is the last time you'll hear from us because it ends Thursday at midnight. I meant to end it Friday.
The new adventure book game. If you played Stuffed Fables, you know what I'm talking about. You got a book with various settings and text that you read, sort of like a choose your own adventure style book. In Comonauts, there is a brilliant scientist who has fallen into a coma, and or shame or regret, this like psychological being that manifests as a demon.
Oh, right.
And these folks live in.
We liked that kind of directness. We liked it being as real as possible. Over the years, we've written things together and we've tried to put things on that just didn't work out circumstantially. He asked me to be in Upstart Crow, his very, very funny sitcom about Shakespeare, and I realized I'd found the man who'd done all the swatting for this movie, and so I pitched this idea to him.
For me, the genius of Barry Jenkins' work is that what he manages to do is to take something which has a very specific time, place, and setting, and make it universal. And the way he does it is by focusing on specific details.
And it's this kind of philosophical thing that the closer...
Necessarily going to be one of the episodes that I think of as a classic. And so it's been a minute since I've seen this, and I was like, what? Which one is the front? And it's so funny, and it is so good.
Yeah, I mean, it belongs to, I think they have like a pretty, small collection, but a collection nonetheless of like meta commentary on how much it sucks to write TV.
People on our show to say that those two
Right,
worlds
Nick
exist in
Offerman
the same.
was your nemesis on this show, and obviously played Ron Swanson.
My soul was freaking out. I got her for Christmas. A lovely friend of the pod, listener to the show, mailed. Thank you so much. You can always go to jessepushcase.com.
Basically, which was weird because no one else in my family did, and so that felt odd.
Yeah, that is quite odd to bring that in later, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate.
And so I then had my hair cut, which was quite
a big deal.
I got right away. I got right away. You dickhead. You're a dickhead as well. The worst possible way.
Turn right onto Central Drive.
Oh my fucking god. Someone's gonna come in. You can't do it here, look, can you?
In a quarter of a mile. At the roundabout, take the first exit onto Croxstein Avenue. What are you doing? In 1,000 feet. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Then turn left.
It's not, it doesn't know. It's a drive. What are you doing? Oh my lord.
Very smart move, that.
A few episodes ago, we discussed the fact that on a voicemail question, someone mentioned that in the Wax Museum, Boston's
And the only fear is the pain of love. Excalibur, sword of power, sword of kings.
I mean, John Berman, Deliverance is really the only other thing that I really know and
Reactions are.
What I found interesting is that, like you say, the people who are more disgusted are more likely to go conservative.
Random days today because I did a Football Weekly podcast for The Guardian this morning.
Very nice.
And then this afternoon, which is great. I'm at Luton versus Plymouth for Soccer Saturday. On Saturday, Luton, I'm like, woo!
Ice is really, and then it can also remove heat from the water in the same way that a refrigerator removes heat from the inside of it. So it gets hotter, but it removes heat from the water itself to make it
for 35 seconds so you can see it, and and then it just disappears back into space and in the distance. It's crazy.
This is actually related to that, although not about meteors, but with spaceships. That's
So one of the biggest problems with Apollo 13 as they came around from the other side of the moon was on top of everything else is that because their instruments were down, that exact thing was going to happen to them. They were not on the right trajectory to come back into Earth. So they had
and I had to sell something to them that wasn't food, but make it look like food.
So we do a sort of improvised.
Forgot our first time round. And those actors you have, I think, are very lucky to have been associated with a shift in the way theatre has developed. But acting, you do open yourself up as an actor, and And you will discover in yourself good things, wonderful things, impressive things, but you maybe also uncover something which isn't very good, like not being.
A live podcast recording in the second half. That's right. Hopefully you guys can make it. So much fun to do.
Didn't give a shit, did he?
That's getting saved. Is excited as well.
I am having regrets for just saying to do that. I thought you might.
I will.
You just
make sure
mentioned
to.
you just like throw my name out there and be like, oh,
Exactly.
you know, maybe let's just
You know, anything extra goes to the suicide prevention group. And it's an awesome design too, man. I bought a few of them. It's like him, but
The person who changed the game of baseball.
Jesus Christ, mate, what are you
She was the
doing?
White Sox organist for 41 seasons. That's more than morning. So I didn't. I was very given. I didn't think the makeup artist should come. I was fine. I had my own kit and everything. So someone was holding the bag, and we
Fake ball to each other. You pretend to lift something heavy.
lift a disc.
Lift a disc that's very heavy and that's not there. And of course, you and I had been to good colleges.
Completely identified. Always just like, yeah, okay, okay. Well, that's what good girls do. All right, good. Yeah, that'll be me.
Yeah, I'll be that person.
I'll be that person then. Yeah.
You guys?
I could be none. But wait, let me think it through. No, I'm Jewish.